Salutations, one and all, is my reaction and review to RWBY Volume 8, Episode 9, Witch. The clock is ticking on Jaun, Ren, and Yang's rescue mission. Meanwhile, the Aesop's hold line against Salem's forces. So we're finally get to see what happens when you attempt to invade a freaking space whale being piloted by the Queen of the Grim. I can't imagine it's gonna go all that well for them, but the title, Witch, and the thumbnail, it was showed Emerald and Hazel. I think that's definitely on purpose. I mean, don't forget, Hazel, he's Hansel from Hansel and Gretel. They were tricked by the witch. And Emerald, a lot of people are saying, she's Aladdin. That's why she's going to get the last question from the genie. And therefore, Salem could end up being Jafar, the sorceress, whatever, who tricked her. So, very, very interesting. I could definitely see one or both of them switching sides and turning to, help Jaun, Yang, Ren with the rescue attempt of Oscar. Oh, that'd be amazing. I think Hazel would die, or I think he'd be Grimmified. I can't imagine, he's gonna survive this all that well. Really, really feel like, he's gotta sacrifice himself some way, somehow, to save the rest of them. But speaking of being Grimmified, yeah, the big reveal from last episode was that the Grim, the Hound at least, had people inside it, a person. More importantly, a silver-eyed warrior. Oh, that's bad. That's very, very bad. And because I was so freaked out about there being, a corpse inside, I didn't really notice the silver eyes, but that's, so much worse. So much worse. I mean, this is why, Salem kept saying over and over again, don't kill RWBY, don't kill RWBY, you're not allowed to kill RWBY. Because she wanted her for experiments. She wanted to turn her into this. And quite frankly, I think if Cinder knew that, she'd be a lot more, forthcoming with the plan. Oh, that's why you wanted to keep her alive? Oh, I can definitely get behind that. This also has some very, very dark implications for, RWBY's mother, who was also a silver-eyed warrior. What exactly did Salem do to her? I kind of don't want to know. I kind of really want to know. So that's going to be interesting to see. And, almost completely unrelated, but Willow and Whitley did kill the Hound. So could they get it as a summoning moving forward? I mean, Whitley hasn't been shown to have, any summoning powers and glyph powers at all, but Winter did say, all Shnees have their glyphs, and that'd be such an absolutely freaking amazing way for him to unlock it, especially because, like I said, the Hound had a person inside it. It required a person, which could mean that he basically gets a suit of living, breathing power armor around him that basically turns him into a freaking warrior. Oh, I would love to see that. I would love to see that. Very, very unlikely, but that'd still be awesome. Alright, so let's get into this. Let's see how the rescue attempt fails and who ends up switching sides. Engines roar. Okay, so they're trying to hold the line, trying to keep the Grim from getting too far. It's very, so many Grim. That's a, yeah, I don't feel like even Atlas, the strongest military in the world, can really do anything here to, and there's more. Way more. Okay, so yeah, they're definitely on a time limit here. Yeah. Thank you, Yang. Oh, I love that. Alright, if you can sense emotions. Okay. So if you have Jaun, boosting you? Yeah, basically no. Seriously, what's going on with Ren here? I mean, I wouldn't say he's, calm because he's trying to do this all himself. He seems excited almost, less rigid than he's appeared in the last couple episodes. I mean, was reading his own emotions what he needed to, obtain some sort of inner peace, figure out what it is he wants, what it is he needs to do in his life? I'm not sure about that. Oh, Jaun, never try to act cool. It does not work for you. At all. Especially since your shirt has a giant bunny on it. Are you quoting something, Matt? The girl who fell through the world. Was that one of the books that Blake mentioned, that RWBY mentioned a long time ago? Yeah, really, most of the fairy tales are about him. Not so much. Not when you really live it. Seriously, anyone who's ever read any isekai manga knows that it usually is not all sunshine and rainbows. It usually ends with misery and suffering and loneliness. Oh, really? Yeah, Hazel's being rather mean. Oh. Okay, so that's the reason why he hasn't used the magic to escape, because it accelerates the merging. Oof. Hey! I mean, you're holding up surprisingly well to all these beatings. Why do I feel like Hazel's trying to rescue him? Oh. Trench warfare! Hey! It's, what's her name? The jazz player. And, Neon, the rainbow... Neo? The rainbow-haired girl, whatever. Her whole team. Cool. Haven't seen them in a while. They look weird in military armor. Seriously, if military armor is a thing, why is RWBY walking around in a freaking skirt? I really have to ask that. Oh, I love that. Just, just a little moment of them. Alright, we finally get to root for the Aesops again for the first time in a long time. Really? That's a good motto for war. Just kill. Oh! The relic! He's gonna ask the question. He's gonna learn the truth. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Well, kind of. I mean, let's not forget, last time Ruby summoned Jin in order to slow down time, she said, next time you summon me, you must ask a question. So if Oscar, Ozpin, whoever summons Jin here, a question needs to be asked. I don't think Salem's gonna be happy about that. And Emerald's gonna be here for it. Yay! Oh, finally! Gonna get some freaking answers. Oh yeah, time freezes when she's summoned, so Salem can't intervene. That's convenient. Hey, beautiful blue lady! Aww. I love that wave. Oh! Yay! Alright, so Emerald's betraying them? Yay! The cane. Yeah, you're all kind of ignoring the giant blue lady that just happened to show up here. I don't think she's gonna let that happen. Oh, that's gonna go badly. Are you really just gonna let him walk away? Okay, that goes completely contrast to what was said last time, but whatever. Okay. Oh, Neo! Neo has a question, apparently. Can Neo ask a question? That's a very good question. Jaun reaches limit? Oh my god, this is actually gonna be... I actually saw a fan art of this. It's gonna be this exact same situation. Hazel and Emerald leaving Oscar out as Jaun and Yang run into them to attempt to save him. Oh my god, that's actually what's gonna happen. Again, I think that's a bad idea. Really? Wow. Oh. Oh! Ren can tell. He can feel what she's feeling. He can feel her fear. Oh, I love Awakened Ren. I love it.
Glad I'm not the only one who's scared. Of course I'm scared.
Really? Seriously? There is no fear in Vomit Boy. Okay, whatever. How long can his endurance hold up? Oh. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. This is gonna be so awkward. Wait. Okay. This is bad. This is bad. Oh. How are you this bad a liar? How are you this bad a liar?
Seems we have guests. The lamp. Find them.
Okay. Salem is fast. Good to know.
Charge
Yeah, that sounds about right. I like that. I'm liking this new round. I really am. Oh. Alright, I am liking that we see, what, like, Team Funky? I think that was their name. Fighting again. That's awesome. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay, that explains so very, very much. The key that they were referring to was Hazel. He went off on his own to go get the staff and the lamp and all that. And the reason he was such a bad liar was because it was Oscar in disguise. Okay, that makes so much more sense. Really, Emerald? You still gotta be a jerk even here?
You're gonna have to try and summarize it. Why should we trust you?
Because I found out that my boss is trying to destroy the entire world and I don't want to die. That feels like a good reason. Thank you. And again, Ren is able to tell who's friend and who's foe that easily. Really?
Or maybe because I know how to get out of it.
That works too. I mean, that works too. Though I feel like with how powerful Salem is, she could, rearrange the innards of the Grim Whale without much issue. Basically turning this into a moving labyrinth.
Clear a path to that monster. We get the payload aboard, set the timer, and then we're out.
I don't think that's how it's gonna work.
They might still be alive in there.
I gave them the window.
Not much of a window, really.
Would you say the same thing if it was your sister inside?
Oh!
Tell her what you did to her friends?
Oh! Wow.
Because that's my duty.
Duty above all else.
And you do yours.
I am liking the arrow again. Alright, so it seems like they're actually gonna get out. Bad? That sounds bad. Oh, please tell me that they're not about to come face to face. Okay, yeah, they are. They're about to fight freaking Salem. Oh, now is when you should be afraid. Really, it worked on Salem. Okay, I really have to ask, Ren, what do you see when you look at her? What emotions are you feeling? Oh, that was cool. Oh, that was cool. Oh, I love it. I want an entire volume of just them fighting her. Okay, magic time. So he used magic to save his friends, even though it hastened the merging. Again, you cannot fight her in the freaking whale.
It's missing.
Yeah, they didn't take it.
Where is it? I didn't do anything with it. Where is it?
Neo took it. We legitimately don't know where it is this time.
Diminished. But you've listened yourself. And for what?
Creating the maidens who have turned against him.
This ruined world? Why do you
Do you think it's his choice?
back?
I mean,
Do you?
oh,
All of this endless death
really?
because something bad happened to you once upon a time.
Once upon a time, I love that.
It gets a fairy tale ending.
Oh,
Everything I've lost,
thank you.
sin I've lost, is because of you.
I really just do want to take a moment to appreciate this here. I mean, last time Salem appeared, everyone was shaking their boots. Ironwood, the Aesops, all of Team RWBY, they were all terrified of her, just of the image of her, except for RWBY. And now we see them really standing up to her. See Yang standing up to her.
And who is it I've taken from you?
Oh. 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 This is gonna be bad. Come on, she was about to talk about Summer Rose.
This one was helping them.
She was about to talk about Summer Rose.
Take the boy back to his chamber. I have work to do with this one.
Yes. Of course.
Grimifying her, I'm guessing. Please, Hazel, come in and fight her. I mean, you're immune to pain. What's the worst that can really happen to you here?
Gretchens.
Oh. Oh, this is it. This is gonna be Hazel's moment. I think what he's saying is, no more children should be sacrificed. We need to win this war without any more losses. Oh, he has his staff. There we go. Oh, I'm going to make a 6-hour loop of that moment. I'm going to make a 6-hour loop of that moment. Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, that was beautiful. Oh. There, let's see what he can really do. Oh, holy mother of sweet God above. Okay, that's all of it. That's all the dust types, basically. Even if he's immune to pain, this is still probably going to kill him.
So, you've decided...
Though I do think that, I was going to say this before, I think Hazel could end up becoming the next town because, he's immune to pain, so he might be able to survive being grimified where other people would die just because it hurts too much.
Against vengeance for your sister after all this time.
I think you're the bigger target of revenge.
Gretchen would have done.
Oh, I love this. I love this moment. Oh, this is Hazel at his best. Hazel at his strongest. Hazel at the highest level of his ability versus a freaking immortal witch. Holy mother. Oh, I really don't want Hazel to die right now just because of how awesome it is to see him fight. Alright, Emerald, what choice are you going to make here? What are you going to do?
Come on, everyone, out!
Yeah, Emerald too. You're on their side now.
She'll just come after us.
Okay. Oh, I love seeing Salem regenerate. I freaking love it. Aesthetically, it's my favorite episode ever, just because how awesome some of these moments are. Her regenerating, Hazel fully dusted up. Oh. Salem. Oh. This is gonna be a suicide attack thing? Oh. He literally set himself on fire. Fire through me. Oh. This is a Dragon Ball moment right here. This is straight up a Dragon Ball moment. When Goku had Piccolo fire through him. Yeah, when Goku had Piccolo Are you freaking kidding me? That's where we end this? That's how we end the episode. Holy sweet mother of God above, that episode. That was... I mean, it's only been 15 minutes. I feel like a lot of times you say, the episodes feel like they've been going by so fast. So much happened in the episode. I feel like I was watching it for literally hours. Holy mother of God, that episode. Okay, so let's go over what we saw here. I'm liking the dynamic between these three. The new calmer Ren. More, again, not calm, but happier, more joyful, more sure of himself. I'm liking this new version of Ren. I feel like he works really well with Jaun and Yang here. I love the comment about how Jaun, doesn't have any fear in this moment. He is essentially an optimist. He's basically RWBY at this point. Oh, I love that. The Jaun and RWBY shippers should be very happy for that. And yeah, she covers up with a joke, but she really is afraid. She's terrified. And again, we almost got a mention of Summer Rose. Salem was just about to freaking say something about her. Just about to say, oh, she's still alive. She's in my chamber. Oh, I didn't actually kill her. I turned her into a Grim, the Bloodhound, whatever. No, come on, Hazel. It couldn't have been just another second longer. The girl who fell for the world. It's basically an isekai novel. That's just such an interesting line, such an interesting moment right there. I think what he's basically saying is, even though he's afraid of the merge, he can't stop it now. He can't go back. He has to accept it, embrace it, because he can't be who he used to be. He can't be the farm boy anymore. He has to become a huntsman, even if that means basically sacrificing his own life to do it. And just based on how much magic he used in those final moments, I'm going to assume the merge is much more advanced right now than it was at the start of the episode. I love seeing Team Funky in full military armor, prepared to take on the Grimm like this. Such a little moment, but just meant so much seeing them again. And then they brought out Jin, which I just found really weird. Last time she was summoned, straight up said, next time you summon me, you have to ask a question. So I was just really expecting they'd have to ask her something, some truth about Salem, about Cinder, about the world. But no. And yet at the same time, though, we saw Neo, who is, I guess, can't ask a question because she's a mute, but I don't know, maybe she can just write out the words in the sky using her semblance, and then that way she'll be able to ask Jin the question, or maybe she took the lantern so that she could have someone else ask the question. I mean, the lantern was taken. It was just that Neo had a question herself that she was capable of asking, She would have, she wouldn't have needed it, but the fact that she took the lantern with her, it almost makes me feel like this is something I'm wondering for a while now. Is it possible that Salem isn't the final boss of the series, that after all is said and done, she'll eventually be defeated, destroyed, whatever, and the true villain, the true enemy will end up being Cinder? She'll be the true threat who's trying to gather the relics together and destroy all of Mantle, all of Atlas, all of everything, essentially? And Hazel, I feel he came around a little too easily this episode. I mean, again, if they'd asked a question, you got on the confirmation, I would have liked that, but basically all that's being confirmed here was that Oscar put his trust in him, so, I guess he has had doubts for a while. I just love the deception here. I didn't even realize that, this is freaking Oscar. Oh, I love that. I absolutely love that. Oscar reunites with the team. Yay. All beat up. I'm surprised they weren't a little more worried about his injuries. Really, though, Emerald, you're trying to basically join their sides, get their help getting out of this place, and you really have to call them weak-minded? Just come on. Be nice, be good, be decent for once in your life. Though, again, I am glad we finally get in the Emerald's redemption, sort of. Emerald at least changing sides we've been needing for a very long time, ever since the end of Volume 3, when she was disgusted by the death and destruction. I've been saying, she's eventually going to join their side, so, I don't know, I'm very curious about that. I am curious about this whole bomb thing, because it seems like they're basically out of the Grimm already, so there's not really any concern about the bomb scene. I'm not sure what to make of that. Though it seems like, Winter straight says that she would kill Weiss in order to fulfill her duty, in order to fulfill her mission, which, very concerning. I'm still hoping eventually we're going to get the Weiss versus Winter battle here. I mean, we need it so badly. God, I could literally see the shot of... Oh, I could watch that shot over and over again. Just so awesome how the Grimm blood, whatever you want to call it, that's coursing through her veins, explodes out of her like that and then regenerates. Oh, just in that crunching sound in her arms. It is I mean, her entire chest caved in there, only to rebuild itself. I freaking love everything about how they animate Salem. And then we get some magic. I mean, that is a fairly good point. I mean, I was saying before, it's not really his choice. The gods keep compelling him to come back, but at the same time, he doesn't need to, keep going back into the fight, keep going back into the battle. He could have just, stayed silent inside of Oscar's head this entire time, and no one would have noticed. But he keeps fighting, he keeps trying to save the day as best he can. He keeps basically getting in her way. And yeah, I mean, really hoping, with Yang's conversation, I would have gotten confirmation that what it is Salem wants. I've been saying a long time, I think she wants the relics brought together to basically call back the gods so they can kill us. They will destroy all of Remnant, and she can finally know peace, finally know death.
Person I've lost.
She does say every person, which definitely sounds plural, which I find interesting. I mean, I think, obviously she's talking about Summer Rose. Seriously, why could Hazel not wait another few seconds? We could have gotten some confirmation about exactly what happened to freaking Summer Rose here, but... At the same time, I think she's also referring to, her mother, Raven. She abandoned her because of Salem, because she was afraid of Salem. She also lost Pyrrha. How close was Yang to Pyrrha? I don't really know. Maybe.
Summer Rose. My mom.
Though she did refer to her as her mom, which I just absolutely love. Although I'm sure that would have really royally ticked off Raven. Again, this smile that really feels like she was about to say something about Summer Rose. No more Gretchens. I love that line. I love that line. He's basically saying, don't sacrifice any more students. No one else can die in this war. You need to win it bloodless. You need to win it without anyone else making the same sacrifice that she did. She really doesn't know. And then we get this punch. Thank you freaking God, this punch. I absolutely love it. Oh, she is so terrifying. Yeah, this is definitely a suicide fight here. I mean, even before it seemed like Oscar was going to shoot through Salem and hit him behind, I feel like, there's only so much dust a person can absorb into their body before it causes permanent damage. He is immune to pain, which is helping, but there's a reason why we've never seen him do something like this in the past. And just this blood is so freaking amazing. Seriously, Salem's continuing to fight even as her face is basically caved in. Emerald runs away and leaves Hazel to die, which, cowardly move, but at least she's on the good guy's side right now. Seriously, her face is caved in and she still keeps fighting. I love that. It definitely, again, feels like a Dragon Ball reference, Goku asking Piccolo to fire through him so that he can finally take out the big bad, though definitely not finally. I think the most you can really hope for here is that this attack is will definitely kill Hazel, but also, just cause enough damage to Salem that she has to stay down, that she has to spend so much time regenerating, that the heroes have a chance to basically take down the Grim Whale, blow it up, do something. Which I guess is going to be next episode. They're going to get the bomb into the whale, set it off, hopefully Winter doesn't die from the explosion, then I don't really know what comes after that. I'm guessing, RWBY and the rest of them are going to end up, taking out the remaining Grim, and then maybe fighting Ironwood, maybe in a battle against him, because, again, at some point, the relic does need to be taken, though I guess, Cinder's going to take control over Penny and then bring her to the vault, which, that's going to be fun to say. But yeah, let me think all it down below. What do you think is going to happen next episode? Definitely feels like they're doing the split storyline thing, so we're not actually going to see what happens to Oscar until not the next episode, but the episode after that. And next episode focus on RWBY and Penny, probably. Let me think all it down below. Be sure to like and subscribe to the next video. Until then, peace!